Alright, here we go. Another day, another stream. It's appropriate that the song I'm playing is called Dive, because I feel like I just have to dive right into this one, and we'll get started. So, will we lose? Will we win? I hope we win. Winning would be great. I'm a little afraid, though. I'm always a little afraid getting started. I have, what is it? Ladder anxiety, or ELO anxiety. Some kind of anxiety. Ah, well, not too much thinking on that. Let's just get started. I'm gonna start with a 15-10 game. Because that's all I play. 15-10. Wow, they knew what they wanted right away. We're gonna enter into C6 and try to get them to play Karo Khan with us. Okay. They're pushing, so I believe in this line it's actually correct to play bishop to g4 and pin the knight. Yeah, so I think that's the correct move in this situation. And now I think we'll just go ahead and probably play e6, followed by pushing c5. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. If bishop comes out to g5, then queen to b6. What to do here? I kind of don't want to hang around. I never really like when that happens. The bishop always goes that way to die. So I feel like this is just letting things happen on this side. So let's see. So c5 captures. If they don't capture, maybe they'll block. If they block, I'll just play knight to c6. Either way, it seems fine. Trying to see if it's worth, like, nah, it's absolutely not worth playing queen to a5 yet. So, we'll just do this. We'll push c5. Get our knight on the square that wants to be in. Yeah, that's what we'll do. It'll probably work. I hope so. Oh god, I hope so. I don't imagine taking is a good idea. Yeah, okay, they defend, and that's fine. So I could take right away, but I think I'd rather jump my knight in. So, knight to c6. Putting some pressure, some super amounts of pressure on d4. And they go ahead and get their bishop in there. But that also leaves a weakness here, so I think that's like a great play to bring the queen to b6. Maybe it's a horrible play. Oh no, it might be a horrible play. Oh, okay, yikes. My little self-esteem can't take this. Yeah. Oh well. It'll probably work. Okay, well, we're just gonna go... Let's think a moment, I guess. So they're trying to push here, maybe? Well, we're just gonna take, and then threaten the bishop. Like, that was a silly way to, like, defend that square, because now we just take and we get it. They're gonna retake, but then maybe I'll go in with check here. Yeah, that could work. We'll see what they take back with. I don't really like this diagonal and my queen being on it, because I feel like if I take with the knight, then I'm kind of stuck, potentially. So I might throw in a check first, just to not be stuck. I also could throw in a check like this, which also looks pretty good, doesn't it? Jeez, that looks great. But, I don't know. I do like throwing in check with the bishop. Yeah. Check with the bishop's okay. And I just need to make sure to get my, my queen, like, not trapped or anything. I mean, what's the... It's either going to be queen to b4 check right now, or it's going to be... I mean, queen b4 allows them to blunder something stupid, but I don't think they will. I think they'll just block with the knight. Well, if they block with the knight, I could almost, and my bishop's there, I could almost recapture and take with the bishop. If they take with the king, then I roll in here, and it's just kind of bad news bears. Yeah, so we'll toss in a check, and we'll see what they do. I mean, there's all kinds of nastiness, I think, coming in. Because, like, if things go bad here, I could maybe... I mean, I could maybe take with the... I mean, obviously not right now with the bishop there. But if the bishop moves or something happens to it, I could almost take with the queen. And then I'm also threatening to get the knight in. Yeah. I gotta be winning right now. My opponent's having a little bit of a think, the first real think of the game, so we'll see. Yeah. But I think it's going really well, hopefully. Wow, the king moved? What? That's... I gotta stop, because that's horrible. That is an absolutely horrible move. I just gotta think about what to do about it. I mean, is there any reason now not to take? I take there, I take here. I mean, it ends up being a trade, but also the king moved now. I wonder if there's something better. I'm gonna take a moment and have myself a little think, because it could be something better. I never thought the king would move. That just seemed horrible. I mean, if I could just get my queen in here, or get a rook planted on here, that would be pretty good. A lot of nasty things aligning, right? I think taking here forces the queen to do something. So it's tempoing the queen for sure. Where's the queen move? I mean, the queen moves anywhere, I suppose. Queen could move here and threaten some, you know, threaten some nonsense over there. But would they really want to? I guess they could. Yeah. But I don't think I have time to, like, do something like this right now. Because I feel like that just gives the queen time to, like, do something else. Their queen, so I'm not sure. So my thought is taking on c4, but then when the queen moves, I don't really have, like, a great follow-up. I suppose the follow-up is just to... I could just move the queen in here, and I'm threatening, like, checkmate. So that seems pretty good, right? Yeah. That seems pretty good. I mean, it doesn't look great for my opponent. And if they do take, it's a check, and it comes with forking the king and the rook, which also looks bad, you know. So I don't know. I'm curious. Okay. That's interesting. But I take there, they take here, then I just go... No, I can't go there. Yeah, no, that's interesting. It is interesting. I could move, and then just everything is being threatened. Yeah. I could take, they retake there, but that's not really what I want. What happens if I move the king? Then a lot of things are hanging. Now there is this check here. I can move there, and then if... Yeah, I'm not too worried about that either. It looks interesting. But you've always got, like, pieces hanging is the problem. I feel like there's a lot of pieces hanging in this position. Yeah. Yeah, and I can still take there, and there's still a lot of pieces hanging. Which looks really bad. There's a lot of pieces hanging. I could take back here, but I feel like I'd rather take back with... Yeah. We'll take there. There's a lot of pieces hanging. The queen is hanging. The bishop is hanging. That bishop is hanging. They have 3 pieces just hanging right now. This is crazy. This just feels like overly desperate for them to save the position. Okay, well, they go back. They go back there. I wonder if I should just bring another piece in. It feels like another piece would be great. I can also just go up here and threaten that. That looks pretty good too. Just go ahead and threaten some checkmates right off the bat. It's probably not a bad thing. Yeah, I don't know. I could be just horribly wrong, and this could go, like, very badly for me. Which, I hope it doesn't go badly. That would be, well, bad. But it probably won't. Okay, well that's just a take situation. Oh, but then they can take there. Oh, wow. Actually, oh shoot, that's almost just free. Take there. Take there. Retake there. I don't really want the, I mean, it's there. They could maybe kick things out there. Yeah, the problem is they get in. What if they take here with the queen? No. That's probably not great. That's probably horrible. I just can't afford right now for their queen to get in there. So it's really, do I want to allow... I think I might have to try to develop the knight over here. Yeah, I might have to develop the knight over that way. Let's see, with that being there, maybe there's some sort of takes situation. Maybe. I mean, take there. Takes there. It's still not great. I feel like I need more pieces. Yeah, it just doesn't... still doesn't feel right. My opponent's putting up a super good fight. I will say that. Yeah, getting over there's into there is horrible. I don't really like my opponent doing that. I can try to bring the knight out to here. I think that might be my best solution right now. Also, if they take, they can't take, because I'll just take the queen. So, that would be kind of silly. That definitely can't happen. Or maybe it can. Maybe I'll manifest it. I don't know. Is that a thing? Maybe. Maybe we just, like, wish hard enough and it happens. Yeah, that'd be nice. What a crazy position. So many things have been hanging. Like, this is just hanging, you know. This is hanging. Yeah, lots hanging. Now, if they do somehow sack here, I do have to retake with the, I do have to retake with the pawn, because otherwise, if I retake with the queen, there's a queen trade, then this hangs. So, a lot of things to be aware of here. Okay, so they're going that route. That's good. But, no, that's nothing. There's too many things hanging. There's way too much hanging. Yeah, no, there's a lot hanging. But now we can just take, because I'm not as worried about that. Yeah. I'm not super worried about that anymore. Yeah. I suppose I'd have to come in here if their queen goes and invades. But the rooks are safe, so that should work. Yeah, that should work, because the rooks are safe. Queen captures on b7, king here. I mean... I suppose they can move up. I don't really want to go on a run with my king, so it's kind of like, can I get away with that? I suppose I can always block then there with my queen, thus getting out of some things, but it looks kind of horrible. Ah, let's go with it. We'll go with it. The whole reason we moved this there was so that we could, we wouldn't have to worry about everything falling apart if we do this move. Yep. So we move there. Yeah, that's the thing I didn't think about there. But I think I have a check over here. But I don't know what it does. I do have a check there. It gets really dicey. But then they can take there. Everything's falling apart, isn't it? We'll just go back and we'll do this. So, if queen takes, then I retake with the knight, and unfortunately, then they're still going to win this knight, which is horrible. So we've completely gone backwards here. My opponent put up like an insanely good defense. Well, which is fine. Wow, holy moly. How would they even... Ah, man, I don't even know how they put in such a crazy defense. And there's nothing. Oh, lovely when people chat. We're just gonna decline. No, I don't think there's any way to really... I might be able to do that. They can take over here. Then I guess I just save the knight. Save the knight, attack the bishop. We'll see. I kind of wonder if letting them go over here... Okay. But that's fine. So they go there instead. Then when I take there... I mean, they can take a pawn. Well, no, they can't really even take the pawn there. I'll just take that and that. The question is, do I want to save this knight? I probably should save the knight, because there's just not enough. There's not enough other things going on, so I have to, like, save the knight. No choice there. This game's not going as I wanted. And I didn't see that. Because now, well... Now here, then they develop that with tempo. I don't really want them to develop anything with tempo. I think I'm going to have to go back here instead, because I just don't want the tempo on my king. Yeah, let's see. Now I can't do that. There's really nothing, like, there's not much I can do. Not much. I can line up a discovery, but that doesn't really, unless they really walk into it, that's not going to help me too much. Definitely going to be an interesting game to review after we're done. See, this is super weird. That, like, it's super weird earlier in the game, they didn't castle and they moved their king to, like, way ahead of time to avoid any forks that I would have had. But they did it so far ahead of time. It's really weird. Yeah, super, super weird. Yeah, maybe they just had... I guess they've just had a really good game. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, nothing too suspicious. So, I guess they've just been having a really, really good game right now. And now I can't move there because that. I can't, and that's coming because of that. Everything is just... like... It's just crazy how well they've got everything sealed up. And I'm not seeing any, like... They're so on top of, like, every single thing. It's just really weird. But again, maybe I just played horribly. They played it... It was super, like, a very weird game. Yeah, it was a very weird game, and I don't know if I've got any, like... There's just nothing there. There's just nothing there. That's coming. I can maybe go like this. But it doesn't matter. Because it's just... You know... We'll see, though. They'd really have to screw up. Maybe if they screwed up really big, I might believe that there's... Okay. That's not a screw-up, I don't think. Yeah. I don't really have anything I'm cooking up right now. Yeah, I don't have anything that I'm cooking up, really. Oh, also, they can take... I can't retake with this because it's going to be pinned to my king. Okay. Well, I have to take. Realistically, I have to take. Yeah. I guess I can tempo, but is that really helping? It's so weird because they're just... Maybe I can tempo this way. Yeah, I don't know. There's really nothing for me here. I can tempo this way, but then I can't really do anything with the... because I've discovered checks. Yeah. Everything's so spread out. There's no forks really that I can do with my knight. Yeah, I just don't think there's anything I can do at all. Either I played this game horribly, or they played amazingly, or like there's still... I'm very suspicious over some of the moves that they did. Yeah, so I'm suspicious, but yeah, I'm very sus. But that can just be a thing that happens when you lose, you know? You're losing and you automatically are sus over people. So, I don't know. Jeez, there's still so, like, nothing really for me, I don't feel like. No. Everything's so locked down. Yeah, I just don't think there's anything. I just know I'm running out of time. There's discovery checks all over the place on the way. Yeah. No, it's... I just know that there's too many discovery checks. Well, they have no reason not to take. If they don't take and trade, I'll be even more suspicious. Because they have, yeah, there's like no reason for them not to take. Maybe we can do some sort of knight over here maneuver. No, not anymore. Not anymore, we can't. We could do something like this, but discovered checks and whatnot, I don't super like it. They played this very quickly. At least I prevent a discovery check this way. And they're gonna probably have to move their queen. I don't know. I don't know if the accuracy is going to be very good to me this game either. What I mean is, I feel like towards the end I've been making the only logical moves possible. So, really. Uh-huh. Really? Okay. The problem is that they're just, I mean, they're gonna gobble up some pawns. I'm gonna give a check. Maybe I can get some stuff going, but doubt it. Yeah, even this. Yeah. It's just very, like... It's very interesting. I feel like my opponent, though, with... they should have been able to mop up a little bit faster than what they did in the end. I don't think they played it as accurately as they could at the very end. Okay. Let's see. I mean, they could still blunder it. They could still blunder it. We'll see. Actually, if they blundered it, that would be hilarious and horrible. I mean, hilarious, but really... I'd feel bad for them. So this happens. I guess they can pick up that pawn. They can mop up, but... Yeah, like... Okay, well, there we go. They can't actually take that pawn after all this, can they? That'd be so bad. There's no way they could fall for that, is there? Oh my goodness. Why? Why? Why did they do that? That was... well, game's still not over. Yeah, the game is still not over. I need to do something about all those pawns over there. I guess the easiest way would just be to put my rook over there and deal with them. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this is just the best thing. Just let's mop up their pawns as fast as possible. This could easily be a draw, though. I have to play this perfectly. Yeah. So, yeah, I have to play it absolutely perfectly. And it looks like I might have played it pretty near perfect. Yeah. And then we're just going to promote. This was horrible. This was absolutely horrible. Yeah. I mean, it's opposition at this point. Wow, what a game. That was absolutely crazy. Yep, just go ahead for the opposition. I mean, they can't, you know, win this. I have all the time in the world to, like, make it happen. I'm really happy, but I'm really tired after that game. That would be a stalemate, so let's not do that. So let's just go here and give checkmate. That sounds good. Oh my god. Yes. You are absolutely right. If I stalemate, I should just retire. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'd feel so bad if I stalemated that. Oh my god. So, we're gonna review this game because this was horrible. My opponent just should not... I mean, honestly, my opponent should quit for a few weeks after that game because they had it in the bag. They had it. Yeah, so that was a little crazy. Crazy game. All right, so of course I had pretty much 100% accuracy in the opening. It's a Caro-Kann. I play Caro-Kanns all the time, so I'm not like, woo. I'm not like super high ego there. It's just like, but where I suffered was the middle game. Yeah, middle game they got me. And end game, like, we just destroyed them, which because they made the. Okay, so I'm actually upset for them. I mean, seriously. I am... okay, let's just watch. This was just the craziest game. Yeah, no, I'm happy overall with that accuracy, but I mean, I don't know how much of the game you caught, but this was, like, not a good game for me early on, so, also, why did the music stop? Hold on a second. Okay. This was not a good game for me. Like, as you can see, white was completely winning. So, yeah, we did Karo Khan. They pushed. You know, all this stuff is, like, you know, prep sort of thing. So, okay. All the best moves. Best move again. Yeah. Sure, what's your rating? I just want to know how badly I'm about to lose. I mean, not worse than I was about to lose in this game, probably. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you down for, like, a 10-minute game, or you want to do Blitz, like, 5 minutes? What's good for you? My Blitz is horrible, by the way. I'm not a good Blitz player. Try to be, but not so good at it. Anyway, I'll try to get through this review really quickly then. I have a tendency to just overanalyze. So yeah, queen out, best move, b6. Best move, best move, best move. This is where things kind of went a little off the rails, though. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken their... and then they put me in check. Was just taking, like... Was just taking the trade the best move there? I bet it was. Yeah, okay. I'm sure it just... The trade... Yeah, the trade's the best move. I was just so stuck on, like, having that work. I should have just traded and said, like, okay, well done defending. Oh, hey, Lars. Yeah, I'm streaming. I don't know for how long I'll be... Well, what's probably going to happen is I'm going to finish this game review, and then I'll take on a game challenge, and then I'm probably going to break for lunch and come back in the afternoon sometime. I pretty much have the whole day open. Might try to play some Guild Wars with you, Lars, so yeah, we'll see. Yeah, this is just where the game went so crazy. Yep, and that's where it all fell apart. Yeah, I should have taken the queen at this point, and we would have just had a trade, and yeah, I overcomplicate it. But yeah, this is how bad the situation that game got. As you can see on the bar, on the eval bar, I'm completely losing. Yeah, I'm kind of amazed. Like, again, I shouldn't have won this, so I'm happy. I'm really happy, because I shouldn't have won. Yeah, I know. This was trash. This was the worst. Very weird middle game. And I didn't have any chances, really. They placed their king, like, overall perfectly to, like, avoid any annoying forks that I could do. It was just crazy. But this is where it all fell apart, and I just cannot believe, like, with playing such a good game from my opponent, I cannot believe they let this happen. I guess it's just an example of, like, you can never let your guard down. So, like, I put them in check there because, well, let's be honest, what else am I going to do? They move the king over, which is kind of the beginning of the end. So I set up this nice, you know, little discovery to win their queen sort of thing if they're silly enough to capture that pawn. And they actually fell for it. And I mean, like I said, it's just sad for my opponent. They were playing just an amazing game, outplaying me at every turn, and then they end it with a huge blunder. From that point, I mean, you saw it at this point. From this point, we just mopped up. I still think they could have even played the end game a little bit better to make it like harder for me. I don't think they're very good at end games, obviously. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't have to trade the rook there. I was just like, you know what? If I get rid of that final pawn, there's absolutely nothing they can do to stop me. So then it was just... And yeah, I wasn't about to stalemate. I guess I was about to stalemate if I would have played queen to f4, but anyway, yeah. GG's. Alright. Yeah, they got they got way too greedy. And again, they just dominated. So, all right. Ooh, good luck. I like your avatar. Oh, I get to play. Oh, please mute your audio and stream, because otherwise I'm going to talk about all the moves and then you're going to be able to, like, make all the best moves, and chess.com probably wouldn't like that. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Karukan, and they're doing, oh, we're going into a Tartakower variation. Okay. Tartakower variation. That's wrong already. They're going into a an Alien Gambit. So, the Alien Gambit might work. I need to think about the way that I'm supposed to refute it. Yeah. Like, honestly, yeah, I am thinking about how I want to refute this. Yeah, because Alien Gambit is, you know, up here, takes there. I don't really want to, like, allow it. So, I almost think what I might do is I might play Bishop out. And, if they're gonna do it, then, you know. So we'll just do this. It's not your typical, like, really move order. So I think now I can actually kick out just fine. And I end up over in that corner. And I think I'm pretty safe. Yeah, I think so, because I can also just play... So I can also just play this at this point. Yep, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's just... Isn't that just tempoing the queen? I don't know. Because of that. Yeah, that's an interesting one. My opponent's playing an interesting game. I really don't like the Alien Gambit. I think I can just put my bishop back there, though, and be fine, technically. Oh, I can't, though, because then that hangs. Lovely. Can I do anything else, though? That's interesting. I can't even do a takes there. I could maybe see about taking and then going into... I mean, I could go there from the get-go. This is a very, very good job so far. Yeah, I don't know. This is interesting. Because they can take there, basically, is what's going to happen. Yeah, I mean... That is a good move. But I mean, I suppose at this point I'm just giving back and we're just even. Maybe move up there. I'm just seeing what I can do. I like getting in, but maybe I should just, maybe I should just develop. I could push that, and then, well, but then pushing that's a bad idea, too. I gotta go faster, though. I definitely gotta go faster. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go faster. I'll start a little bit on the queen side there. Maybe that'll work. Something like that could work. That looks a little scary. I guess they just lock in and with something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do that yet. I think I gotta develop another piece. I'll develop another piece. Well, I'll develop the queen. That's not really developing a piece. Okay. Maybe I can do some sort of takes like that, but then that's getting really scary. I could have something there. I probably need to develop. Yeah, probably need to develop. Ooh, they can do a take now there. Yeah, they can. That's pretty bad. So it's a discovered check. And they take. Yeah, no, I can't retake. Alright, well. Would that help? Other than the fact that, like, it technically I don't want to move that pawn, so maybe it would. But then that happens too, man. That's crazy. Yeah, wow. This guy is playing way above their level. Way above their level. This is insane. Yeah, four points ahead. Way above their level. Yeah, they got everything just locked down. Everything. I mean, not that, but that doesn't actually get me anything. Yeah, wow. So do you play the do you play the Alien Gambit a lot? Oh, okay. Alright. So, you just unmuted me now. I'm yeah, confused. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. This has been a really weird game. Amazing game for you, though. Like, honestly, if you're, like, 640, this is really a, really a good game. How are you 15, 18? Oh, you're, I see. Well, I'd say you were definitely the favorite to win. Because you gave me false hope. You're like, oh yeah, your rapid is this, and most people, their rapid is their highest scores. And I'm like, their highest elos. And I'm like, yeah, no, okay, this makes a lot more sense. Okay. So you were the favorite to win all along. You just mostly play Blitz. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I redact then. You're not playing an amazing game for like a 600. You're playing a pretty good game for 1500. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I was super confused until I looked at your profile, and then I'm like, oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. No, I want to get to, like, your level, hopefully, with more practice, but, yeah, there's not much I can do, really, here. I gotta speed up, though, so I'll do the trade, geez, I mean, since you're so high rated, I think, actually, I'll probably have to just give it to you. There's no... I'll respect your rating and resign and say GG, cause like that's what you do. I don't want to waste your time. That was a good game. I want to see how horrible it was. Yeah, geez. Alien Gambit though, that's a tough one to refute. Let's see. I wanted to go into Tartakower. Man, I was so excited. I saw you play your knight to e4. I wasn't thinking that a 600 was gonna play the Alien Gambit. I'm like, I'm gonna go into a Tartakower. You're gonna trade your knight on f6 with mine. I'm gonna open up over here with e captures, get my bishop out of the way, castle, live a good life. Oh, jeez. That does help. No, that helps a lot. I honestly, like, I do that as white. I mean, ever since I started playing the Jabava, and I know, like, most of the lines for that, I feel like it's really easy to attack and get into good positions. And also, even though the London has some, like, you know, stigma about being boring, I feel like I can get into a lot of good tactical situations. But the Caro Khan, while being solid, I don't feel like the Caro really is, like, I mean, it's more positional, I feel, than tactical. So yeah, I need to find a different opening for black. I think probably where I went wrong, I feel like for some reason I put the king on the wrong square, like you're supposed to go back to e8 here. Oh, that was fine too. Alright. Yeah, that was not a good move. Okay. No, good game. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll give the Alien Gambit a try one of these times against the Caro. How to make brilliance video. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. I'll have to watch those. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna pause the stream for a while and take lunch, like do lunch, and get caffeinated and or start day drinking. Try to remove that loss from my memory. But yeah, no, I do appreciate the game and you kicking my butt with the Alien Gambit. So anyway, hope to see you around later. Shoot me like a follow if you don't mind, because I'm trying to reach enough to get like the affiliate program started so that I can, you know, unlock things with my account. So anyway, yeah, thanks for joining, and hope to see you a little bit later. All right, and Lars, I'll try to do some Guild Wars with you at some point today. So thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later.